On the phone, we have a gentleman who just got an honor. He's a finalist for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. It's a long time coming. Former Minnesota Viking great and Nebraska Cornhusker Mick Tingelhoff. How you doing this afternoon?
Good. How are you?
Great. What was that call like when you found out you were a finalist for the Hall of Fame?
Oh, well, it was exciting. It was exciting. I was hoping it would happen, and I guess it did.
After all these years, were you waiting by the phone, or have you just said, if the phone rings, the phone rings?
Yeah, you're right. If the phone rings, the phone rings. You're right.
As long as it's not a bill collector.
Okay.
So I see you grew up in Nebraska, and you attended
Yeah.
Nebraska. Were there any other colleges you were looking at back in the late 50s?
No, I grew up on the farm there in Nebraska, and so the only school that gave me a scholarship was the University of Nebraska.
I thought all Nebraska was farm area. No?
Most of it is, yeah. Most of it is.
So did Bill Jennings recruit you personally?
Yes, he did. He didn't, but, well, I don't know if I forget.
Okay.
He or one of his assistants did, yeah.
So you didn't become a starter for the Huskers until your senior season, is that correct?
No, I played my sophomore year some, and then I think I started my junior year and senior year.
What was it like playing in Nebraska back then? Was it like in the 80s, from what I remember, just they ran the ball left, ran the ball right, and run it up the middle? There wasn't much passing with those teams.
We ran the ball a lot, and yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
You had to run.
We won some games and won quite a few.
And one of the guys running the ball, I remember, is Bill Thunder Thornton.
Yeah, boom boom.
Yeah.
Boom boom Thornton, yeah.
And I
he was good.
I think he was a year behind you in school, and I believe he became the first African American captain on the Nebraska football team his senior year.
Oh, did he? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Also at Nebraska, a couple years younger, you had a guy by the name of Bob Brown, who's in the Hall of Fame, and you also had Monty Kiffin.
Yeah, I know Monty. I know Monty real well. We went to high school together.
Okay. Was he a pretty good lineman back then?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a big guy, very big guy.
Yeah.
Who was the keys to your success with Nebraska with the linemen? I mean, having two Hall of Famers with yourself and also Bob Brown.
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. And I think the quarterback back then was Dennis Claridge, who perhaps his biggest claim to fame is being the backup to Bart Starr for the Packers when they won the NFL title in '65.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, yeah.
Does he ever bring up that fact when you guys get together?
No, well, I haven't seen him for a long time.
Okay.
I haven't seen him for a long time. So.
When did you realize that you had the ability to play professional football?
Well, the Vikings are the only pro team that contacted me, and so I was very happy that they did, and they wanted me to move up here to Minneapolis and play for the Vikings, and I said, fine, I will. But that was the only team that asked me.
As a youngster, had you grown up having a favorite NFL team?
No, I didn't. I grew up in a farm in Nebraska there, and so I didn't. I played high school football and that, but I never watched too much pro football.
Okay. And at that time, the Vikings were a fairly new franchise that had just started in 1961. Yeah. So You were sort of getting in on the ground floor there with them.
Yep, I came in '62. So,
And when you came into camp, what were your expectations?
oh gosh, I don't know. I just got married and we drove up and went out there together and looked at the stadium and looked around and everything. So I come from a very small town there in Nebraska, and so that we in the big city here in Minneapolis, and so it was a lot of things to look at.
Norm Van Brocklin was your first coach. What was he like?
Storm and Norm, yeah. He was good. He was a very good coach. Didn't want to make him mad though. His nickname was Storm and Norman. He got mad all the time. So.
Did you ever make him mad?
Nope. I hope not. No.
As long as you snap the ball on the right count and do your blocking assignment, you're all right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. No, he was real strict coach.
Now, you were a youngster on that team, a quarterback by the name of Fran Tarkenton.
Yeah.
Was also a youngster and a running back by the name of Tommy Mason. So you guys had a pretty good offensive foundation of, a bunch of 22, 23-year-olds there.
Yeah. Fran the Man. That's what we called him, Fran the Man. He was from Georgia, and so he was very good. Fran was very good. And
was it hard to block for Fran because he moved so much? He wasn't your typical drop back passer.
But he could run. Fran could really run, and so no, we had a guy to block. I had a guy to block, and so we it wasn't bad. It was good playing for him, playing with him. I mean, because he was a very smart guy too. Fran's very smart.
Yeah, it's also a pretty good passer, but he was known for his scrambling ability and
he could
running around in circles.
Yeah, he could really run. He's really fast, quick, very quick, and he could really run.
Were there plays where you thought, okay, I've blocked my guy, it's over, and you find out that he's still scrambling around back there in the backfield?
No, I don't remember any. I don't remember any of those plays.
How did the team change when Bud Grant took over?
Bud was very good coach, and when he came, then he did it his way. Bud was a real strict coach.
So you never got to play for any fun coaches. They're all strict.
That's right. Well, that's good, though. That's good. Kept me out of trouble.
Did he ever smile?
Did I?
No, did he? Bud Grant.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Was it tough going up against that defense in practice with Carl Eller, Jim Marshall, Gary Larson, and Alan Page?
Yeah, they were very good. They were great defensive guys, and we had a real good defense. We had a real good team, actually. And
who did you go up against? Who did you go up against in practice? Which defensive lineman?
In Nebraska?
No, with the Vikings. Who did you go up against in practice?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
No,
I don't remember. Tell you.
I would imagine, though, after going up against those folks in practice, when Sunday came around for the games, it wasn't a day off, but it wasn't as difficult as some of those practices could have been.
That's right. You're right. Yeah.
You played in 4 Super Bowls. What was it like in those Super Bowls? Did you think, you know what, we got to win one eventually?
Yeah, I wish we would have. We didn't, but we made it to the Super Bowl, and I think we beat some of the teams we played. We beat them before, but we didn't beat them that day. So just one of those days, and we didn't do it.
Now, you got to go up against some awfully good linebackers. I think of a couple that were in the same division, Ray Nitschke at Green Bay and Dick Butkus with Chicago.
Yeah.
And you got to do that twice a year against each team.
Yeah.
How much fun was that?
Good. Not really. not against Dickie Doo. See, that's what we called him. And,
why'd you call him Dickie Doo?
Trying to tease him, but didn't want to tease him because he'd get mad. So he was a very good player. So, and we roomed together out in the Pro Bowl out in L.A. one year. So a good guy, very good guy.
Yeah, I would think the downside to that, or maybe the upside, is if you room with Butkus, he might keep you up late at night out on the town.
No, we had to be in. We had to be in at a certain time. They checked us all the time, and so they were pretty strict.
Who was the toughest guy you went against?
Oh, gosh, that's hard to say. I don't remember, but Butkus was one of them, and Nitschke too, Ray Nitschke, and we had some good opponents.
Did you have a favorite quarterback to snap the ball for?
Tarkenton, Fran Tarkenton.
Okay.
Fran the man.
Can a center tell the difference between quarterbacks when they put their hands down behind them and start?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
What was your favorite moment? What was your favorite moment in football?
Oh gosh, that's tough to say. I don't remember. I don't remember, to tell you the truth.
Okay. How does a guy play in 240 consecutive games?
Well, I was lucky. I never got hurt. No one was hitting me. I was going after them, and I was trying to block them, and so no one was trying to block me. So I think that's one of the reasons.
So when you get that call in February that says that you made the Hall of Fame, who's going to be your presenter?
I don't know. I don't know who it's going to be.
With the Vikings, you were number 53. In college, you were number 51.
Yeah, that's correct.
Was 51 taken when you got to Minnesota?
I don't know, but they just gave me number 53, and I was just happy to get in the pros, and I was happy to take that number.